I have been trying to do a podcast for a long time. Those of you who followed know that, and I have been stuck, and I had to figure out why. I think I know. I've been angry, really angry, because I've been lied to and deceived about the most important things in life. For me, that's a problem. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're just here for the ride. But I am the type of person that wants to do everything with all the gusto I can. And I have a problem when I use all that gusto and find that it took me in the wrong direction. What happened? I planned on starting this with a question, because the best answer is always a question. What do you want? What do I want? Most people say, what will make you happy? Happy. I don't like the word. It sounds great, like jumpy, boppy, beepy, happy, right? But it's an empty word. What is happy? It could mean anything to anyone. I could be happy to see you. I could be happy that my leg was only broken once instead of twice. I can be happy that the dentist will see me, or happy that my car runs. I could be happy to see a person, or happy that I accomplished a great task. Happy. I'm not in love with the word. Happy, to me, is a byproduct of something worthwhile. And that's my real question. What is worthwhile for you? For me, I guess the highest value in my life is truth. It's always served me well, and I've spent a lot of years without it. Truth for me is effective, productive, satisfying, and feels whole, even when I don't like it. Truth is everything, because without it, I can't move forward with any kind of expectation of completing it or being joyful or a positive experience. I love truth. I value truth. I've spent my life as a humanitarian. I even won the Human Relation Reward in Dale Carnegie. And I've written several books and been a speaker, and I won the International Speech Contest, which was all about feeling good because of who we are and who you are and who I am together. So it's not like I'm this critical person that's out to just eat someone up. I used to think that feelings were not important, that they were probably our enemy, because every time I felt really strong about something, it kept me from moving forward. Whether maybe I cried over losing someone, or got anxious over something. And so for years, I just pushed my feelings down and said, feelings are fickle. I'm not going to depend on them. And now I'm kind of turning completely around about that, thinking that maybe feelings are real indications, things that are here to give us hints and point us in the right direction. Everything I ever felt has changed. It's different now. Why? Because of the work I've done. For the last, since really 2017, but my work really took a big charge forward in 2020 after the election. Actually, January 2021. January, to be exact, my life changed. An event that took place in this place changed my life. Because I looked around and I realized that if something like what happened that day could happen, then what I thought about the world I lived in was very wrong, very different than what I expected, what I had accepted as truth. That's a problem. When we accept something that we think is true and we find out it's not. Since that time, I've been angry. I've lost friends. I've lost family members. I say lost. Hopefully, as truth cleans up the atmosphere, all that will come back. But I've paid a big price to embrace truth. Should we have to? Should I have to lose my friends and family and be embarrassed to even see someone because I uncovered information about what they believed in that was uncomfortable? Why is it that we're not really interested in truth? Wouldn't it make sense that if I based my life on a book and someone told me, someone I respected, that had a decent reputation, said that book is deceptive? Should I look? Or should I just say, it's my book. I don't care what you think. Or maybe, just maybe, we were put here so that we could work together. So that your 10 cents might help my 25 cents. And we might have 35 cents together. But no, that's not what's happened. I believe where we're at is because of programming, which is so powerful and comes by way of blue light, by way of sound constantly being poured in our ears, electricity being sent through us with watches, and even if you stand under a tower today, you're going to get bzzz. So, joy comes in the seeking. I guess I'm glad I'm a seeker. And that's what I wish you were too. Because the more you seek, the more you find. And the more you find, the more opportunity is there in life for you. I'm learning so many new things because I sought them out. They didn't just come. If we wait for what comes, we're going to get deceived like we have been because we've been lazy, because we haven't looked. The Bible says to seek with all your heart, but we don't. We seek Jesus, who told us not to look at him. It's crazy. Is it bad that I spent 33 years of my life loving a fake? Well, depends on how you look at it. It made me pretty damn angry. It made me angry that I'd study people that never existed. Gave me pretty bad attitude. I spent 33 years studying the Bible, and now I know that it's bunk. And I can prove that to you if you're willing to listen, to think, to consider, rather than do what most of the Christians have done to me, which is ridicule me, call me the Antichrist, cast me out, refuse to talk to me, and worse. My own granddaughter won't talk to me because I don't love Jesus. I'm the one who taught her about Jesus. I'm so sorry. Because what we've had has been okay, but not really. It's been a lie. And the end result has got to be deception. What I found scared me. It scared me bad. Because at the end of it all, I realized that there was a reason for the deception. Here's an example. Do you know how many people support that place over there that starts with an I in the Middle East? Because the Bible tells them so? Think about it. How has the political world changed because of Bible believers that have never questioned what they've read? Religion rules politics. I can show you. And if you believe differently when I'm finished, I'll listen to you. I've done the work. Why do I care what others believe? Why do I care if you believe the Bible or Buddha or anyone? Specifically for the answer I just gave you. But there are some great reasons. One is that we're manipulated politically through that book, and it was intentional. Two is it prevents us from ever questioning, from ever asking, from ever looking for what is real and who we really are. And how in the hell can we manage ourselves effectively if we don't know who we are? I found out that the narrative we've been given has been protected because the truth is difficult. There are no answers. And you know why? Because no one's asking the questions, because no one knows there's a question to be asked. We all think that we're going to heaven, and heaven was not even in the work you believe. It's all crazy. There's a cyclical nature to our world. It turns over and starts all over again about every 12 to 13,000 years. And we're nearing the end of one of those little time periods. And that's why it's more critical than ever for them to keep the truth from you. When I found this, I did everything I could. I screamed, I yelled. I tried to get the church to talk to me. I asked for help. No one would come. It's not a good thing to go across or to cross the paradigm that those in control want you to have. It causes lots of problems. But for us, if we just seek the truth, it will give us the freedom that we've always thought we had. Truth is everything. Without it, I don't even know who I am. So how can I even begin to make the best of this place, this life, this opportunity? I've been angry. We've been deceived. I've got so much information. I don't believe in any of the things that they say about who we are. I don't believe what this book says about us becoming who we are from little ugly microorganisms in a soup of grossness. Yeah, maybe it's possible, and maybe it's really not grossness. But if it were true, why wouldn't partial samples be out there? So you're going to tell me that we grew out of this soup, but there were no mistakes? Who are we really? One of the old definitions says that we're explosive devices. We better find out if we are or not. I'm going to invite you to join me on my show, Bringing Truth to Humanity, one step at a time. Syzygy. It's when three planets meet and compare notes. Come along. You won't be bored.